Welcome to the Landfall Real Estate Channel. Everything you need to know about buying a home in the Landfall neighborhood of Wilmington, North Carolina. Today's topic is whether you should buy or rent a home in Landfall. I call it the slide share. Should you rent a home in Landfall? No. And why not? Let's go over the numbers here, crunch them, and see how it plays out for you. I know most of you looking for real estate in Landfall are interested in buying because there is a dearth, a huge lack of inventory for rentals in Landfall. But let's crunch numbers and see how it plays out for you specifically. All right, and just so you know, this Landfall Real Estate channel is also complemented by a blog relating to Landfall real estate matters, market data, graphs, charts, analysis, a little bit of predictions, you know, that kind of thing. And I encourage you to check out that blog in the near future if you're serious at all about buying any home in the greater Wilmington area, but particularly Landfall. And here are some sample titles of it. Landfall holds strong, but market activity is hot. Latest Landfall real estate analysis, strong market continues. New Landfall real estate page goes active. What the most expensive Landfall home tells us about Zestimate crap. And there's probably about 10 pieces so far. They get juicier and juicier, I can assure you. A little bit about Landfall. You know, you have over 2,000 homes. You have 45 holes of golf, 14 tennis courts. It is the, for the most part, the easternmost neighborhood of Wilmington. And just about 7 minutes to Wrightsville Beach, and borders the Intracoastal Waterway. Probably, well, I'm not allowed, I'm using information from the community itself. They brag that they have a solid 1,000 children in the area, so it's a very busy place with tons of families and all, according to the Landfall Homeowners Association. It had received the Best Address Award from Forbes magazine earlier, and constantly you have social activities, sporting classes, activities, get-togethers going on. A huge fitness center. You know, you get the idea. It is the epitome of a gated community, and it is huge. It goes miles in either direction. Constantly you're coming across ponds, creeks, waterways, marshes. You know, it's very beautiful. Now back to the subject. Should you rent? Here's a sample of a home in Landfall that rented last year or in January. $2,200 a month, 3,900 square feet. I mean, for people coming here from the Northeast, like Northern Virginia, like I did, or New York, Massachusetts, this probably seems like a great bargain. But you know, real estate is very local and relative to the specific location. So let's check it out. This is the home you get to live in the community for $2,200 a month. And if you go over here, you see a home that sold in December for $505,000. Same square footage, 3,900 square feet, very stately. 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, back into a pond. And the summary of renting, you know, $2,200 a month, you get no interest rate mortgage deduction, you don't get any appreciation, and it's not your home. You can't really customize it to who you are and your priorities. Whereas if you bought that home in Landfall and put 10% down, your monthly payment would be $2,084 a month, because interest rates are crazy low right now. I mean, it is literally surreal for real estate agents and buyers alike. Plus, you have to tack on some real estate taxes. In Wilmington, they're 0.0037 of the market, or the, you know, assessed value of the home. In other words, 37 cents, or 3.7% of every $100 of value. Comes out to $2,234 a month. Very similar. But if you itemize your taxes and take advantage of your interest rate mortgage deduction, it comes out to saving an extra about $200 a month. So you end up $2,034 a month, a little bit less than renting. yet it's your home. So we keep going from there. That's just the start. In 5 years, very conservatively, you should have about 10% appreciation. The market, has been bust in Wilmington, North Carolina for 5 years, but already prices in Landfall have started rising last year. So in 5 years, easily they'll be worth 10% more. So now you're up to a home. It costs $505, but now it's worth $555,000. You also owe about 20 grand less on the home, so now you're plus $75,000. However, we do need to take into account the monthly association fees, which are significant in Landfall because pretty much any amenity you could ever want is there. Over 5 years, $340 a month, it comes out to $20,000. So after 5 years, you still end up plus $55,000 and continued opportunities for appreciation while owing less and less on the home. So no wonder financial advisors are very pro-home ownership. And then of course it's your home. You can change everything: renovations, floor plans, landscaping, buildings, exterior buildings, etc. So really it's sort of a no-brainer. If you can afford to buy a home in Landfall, you really should do it instead of renting. Otherwise later you're just going to regret it. I'm Jay Seville, associate broker at Wilmington Real Estate for You, a very cutting-edge real estate brokerage in Wilmington, North Carolina, and consumer advocates all the way. I also own a boutique real estate brokerage in Washington, D.C. and Northern Virginia. Talk to you soon.